Hey, Seth David here from the world famous Nerd Enterprises Incorporated, and I am super excited because I'm finally, at long last, going to be able to launch the Agents module within my course that originally was Bulletproof Bookkeeping with QuickBooks Online for real estate brokers. It's now going to be real estate brokers and agents. Now, some of you might be asking why combine it into one course rather than two separate courses. I thought about it. I was originally going to do two separate courses, and I realized there's so much overlap between the two that combining it actually made more sense to me. Because as an agent coming in, you might be thinking, okay, I got to skip all the broker lessons, I'm actually going to direct you right back to the beginning of the course, to the whole first section initially, because that whole first section is exactly the same whether you're a broker or an agent. So rather than reinvent like 85% of the wheel, I said, let me combine it, and I just believe it makes a lot of sense to do that. Now, as usual, when I launch a new course, and I'm treating this kind of similarly because it's a new extension to an existing course that, in my view, kind of doubles the sort of size and value of the course, I'm going to do a launch. So if you happen to catch this video before September 8th, 2023, then you're not too late. And check the description of this video for the link to get on my early bird waitlist so that you'll be the first to know as soon as it launches, and you'll be the first to get the opportunity to get access to the bonuses and the whole offer that I'm going to put together for everyone who decides to take advantage of this opportunity. Meanwhile, I do want to offer you 10 tips on bulletproof bookkeeping for real estate agents. I'm going to roll these out in 10 separate videos. And so I'm going to do that over the course of the next couple of weeks as of this recording, which happens to be August 23rd, 2023. So again, if you're catching this and it's after the 18th of September, 2023, then you've probably missed the launch, but it's obviously not too late to go sign up for the course, and you'll find a link in the description for that as well. So if you happen to be catching this on time, then let me start you off with the first of our 10 tips. And the first tip is to keep your business transactions separate from your personal. Now, I know a lot of you are listening to that going, okay, Seth, tell me something I don't know. But here's why this is especially important for real estate agents, and this is the part you might not be thinking about. Most agents, in my experience, work as independent contractors, which usually means you don't have an entity of your own set up like an S Corp or an LLC or some other such form to sort of protect yourself, and also because there's different tax implications. So as an independent contractor who's operating effectively as a sole proprietor, there's no rule telling you can't combine your business and your personal. You don't have to, because you're going to file a Schedule C. That's going to carve out separately your income, your business income and expenses, and that's what's going to be used to calculate your taxes ultimately. Here's the reason I think it's still important to keep them separate. First of all, it's going to save you a lot of time, trouble, and headache, along with whomever it is who's filing your tax returns, if you have a nice clean P&L that clearly segregates what your business expenses are versus your personal. Also, just in general, and especially when we're talking about making things bulletproof, bulletproof really refers to going the extra mile to make sure that everything is really super clean, easy to follow, and hard to question. Right? That's the idea. So separate bank account, separate credit card dedicated only for the business, right? Those are the two top level things that right off the bat I would want you to do. If you're the agent, if you're the bookkeeper, accountant serving the agent, then this is what I want you to guide and advise your clients to do. Really, really, really important. So again, separate bank accounts, separate credit card accounts, everything reconciled once. If you wanted to keep track of your other personal expenses, you certainly could do it in the same QuickBooks Online company, but have a different section of the chart of accounts so that when the time comes, you can literally peel off the Schedule C portion of your P&L and use that information to file your returns. So that's the first tip. Keep your business and your personal stuff segregated, separated, especially important for real estate agents because most of you work as independent contractors. If you do happen to have some legal entity formed, then you're required to. So I don't even have to give you that advice because you don't have a choice. You have to keep them separate. Whole different conversation for another day. But bottom line, keep your business and your personal stuff separate, and then look out in the next couple of days for tip number 2 as soon as I roll that out.